Doesn't feel like spring though. It feels like yesterday still. Don't you think it feels like yesterday still?
Yeah, yesterday, the day before, it all feels the same to me right now.
Ooh, Holly, look! They changed that billboard again. Come to Bermuda for the vacation of a lifetime. Oh, wow. It sure looks warm there. I mean, that girl is only wearing a little wee bikini. She's got a nice tan, too. She's pretty.
Bitch.
Have you ever been away somewhere like that?
Well, I was in Florida once. My dad took me to Disney World years ago.
Oh, Disney World. I'd like to go to Disney World. Was it fun?
Yeah, we had a really good time.
Was your dad nice?
Yeah, he was a great guy.
My dad was a great guy too. I think he would have taken us to Disney World probably if he didn't say goodbye. Sure feels like yesterday still. It's cold.
You're feeling a little sad these days, aren't you, Robert?
Sad? Why should I be feeling sad?
Well, it's your last week at Copycats. They close down in 3 days, don't forget.
Saturday. I know. It doesn't matter.
Robert, it's okay to feel sad about it. Feeling sad is natural when you lose something you like.
Well, maybe a little sad, but I'm not crying.
Look, don't worry. You'll find another job.
But I like this job. I'm good at this job. I mean, Tom and Anthony, they say I make the best coffee they've ever had. The best. And when I sweep up at the end of the day, the floor is so clean that Tom says you can eat off of it. Just eat right off of it. And the paper. Oh boy, the paper. I load the paper into those machines faster than anybody. You should see me.
I know, Robert. I know.
So why do they have to close down?
Well, I guess business isn't going too well.
But people still need copies of things, don't they? How can they close down when people still need copies of things? Where are they going to get copies of things? Do you know where they're going to get copies of things? Because I don't know where they're going to get copies.
Oh my God!
What?
Oh my God, oh no!
What's wrong?
I think my water just broke.
Your water broke?
My water broke.
Well, can you fix it?
No! No, Robert, I'm gonna have the baby.
I know, April 1st. I marked it on the calendar.
No, I'm gonna have it now.
Now?
Yes.
But it's only March 21st. It's only March 21st.
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. You still got, let me see, 30 days has September, April, June, and November.
Robert!
What?
I've got to get to a hospital.
Now?
Yes, right now.
I'll tell the bus driver. Maybe it's on his way.
No, a cab. You've got to get me a cab.
A cab?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Oh, God.
Oh boy, I've never ridden in a cab before. At least I don't think I have. Maybe when I was a baby I did.
Robert, would you get me a cab, please?
Okay, how do I get a cab?
You just wave for one. Just get out there and wave one down.
All right, wave one down. All right, wave one down.
Well, do you see one?
Not yet.
Well, don't wave until you see one.
Oh, okay. Oh!
Ow!
Punch bag. No punch bags.
Robert, this is not the time for that, okay? Just get me a cab.
Okay. Oh, I see one.
Thank God.
Cab! Cab over here! Stop! Stop! Oh, he saw me. He's turning around. Oh, I got a cab for you.
Thank you.
Oh boy, I just waved and he saw me and he turned around. Boy, if it's been that easy to get a ride all this time, why have I been taking a bus all these years?
Robert, would you help me up, please?
Here we go. Oh, you're heavy!
I know!
There.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
What?
I said goodbye.
What do you mean goodbye? You've got to come with me.
What, to the hospital?
Yes.
No, I can't go to the hospital. I have to go to work.
No, you've got to come with me.
But what if the the machines run out of paper while I'm gone. I mean, Tom and Anthony, they need me there.
Well, I need you more.
Really?
Yes,
Oh. Well, what will I be doing at the hospital?
keeping me company, holding my hand.
Oh, can I read a magazine?
Yes.
Because the hospital has really good magazines.
Well, you can read a magazine while you're holding my hand.
Okay. But I'll have to remember to call Tom and Anthony to let them know that I won't be in until after lunch. We'll probably be finished at the hospital by lunchtime, won't we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Master Bluebird, I did you? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And are you full now? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. It's your nap time now, isn't it? Isn't it your nap time? Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Robert! Robert, can you see us at the door, please?
Okay. Oh, hi, baby Clayton. Hi, baby Clayton.
Is there someone at the door?
Oops.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Holly, turn down the oven to 250, please.
It's already done, Claire.
Is Mama cooking? Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Hey, Mom. There's a man at the door to see Holly.
Oh, who could that be? Go and tell the man he can come in, dear.
You can come on in.
Robert, go and take the man's coat and show him in.
Okay.
We don't yell in this home, dear.
Okay.
Holly! There's someone here to see Mama. Yes, there is. Yes, they are.
What is it, Claire?
There's a man here to see you.
Oh, that's probably Simon.
What, Simon?
Yes,
The baby's father?
yes. He called yesterday while you were at the doctor's. He's in town to finalize his divorce.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Well, I forgot.
How could you forget something like that?
Well, you know me.
Well, is he staying for dinner?
No, he's
Because,
just
you know, if he is, we don't have enough.
he's just coming to see the baby.
But it's Clayton's nap time. If he doesn't go down for his nap now, he'll be cranky.
Claire, it's no big deal.
Well, it is a big deal. I mean, the baby's father, who didn't think enough to be here when the baby was born, all of a sudden stops by unannounced and expects to be fed? Well, I don't think I like that one bit. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Simon.
It's good to see you. You look exceptional.
Thank you.
You must be the father.
Yes.
Claire, this is Simon Garvey. Simon, this is Claire Castle and her son Robert.
It's very nice to meet you both.
It's our pleasure. I shake your hand, but mind you're busy right now.
Yes. So this is the little bundle of joy, is it?
It's a he, actually, not an it. Did you know it was a boy?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're up to date. Good.
Would you like to hold him, Simon?
Yes, I would love to. I'd love to very much.
All right.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, you have to hold his head. You have to hold his head good.
He's beautiful.
Well, he certainly is. He's got his mother's eyes, as you can see, and her mouth, and her same face shape, too. In fact, he's got almost all of her features.
Well, that's good. He won't go wrong in life carrying the beauty of his mother with him. He's exquisite, Polly. You did a wondrous job.
Well, I didn't do it alone, Simon.
No, Robert helped.
Pardon me?
Robert was with her when the baby was born, thankfully.
That's right. I held her hand. And I didn't even watch, even though he was being born right there in front of me. I didn't even look.
Are you squeamish?
No, I'm Robert. We just met.
Look at him. Remarkable.
His name is Clayton.
Yes, I know. after Holly's father.
Claire, why don't you put him down for his nap now, and Simon and I can talk for a while.
Oh, okay. Come on, Clayton. It's your nap time now, isn't it? It's your nap time now. Robert, why don't you come and help me?
No thanks.
Robert, come and help me, please. Mr. Garvey, will you be staying for supper?
No, thank you. I wouldn't want to intrude.
Oh, nonsense. We have plenty.
Stay, Simon. You've hardly seen the baby, and he'll be up again in a few hours.
Well,
And besides, I'm helping with the cooking tonight.
you.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I had better stay then. After all, I do know first aid.
Did Daddy make a joke? Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
So, how are you, Holly?
Fine, fine, and you?
Oh, I'm doing very well.
Good.
Yes, the move to Halifax has worked out better than I'd hoped, and the divorce is done with, thank God. So yes, I'm doing quite well.
Good. Well, then it all worked out for the best, didn't it? You know, you losing your job here and everything?
Yes, I suppose it did. Well, actually, not everything has worked out for the best. There is one problem. A very big problem, actually.
What's that?
I miss you, Holly,
Really?
very much. In fact, you're the one thing that's missing from my life right now.
Oh, Simon, I'm sure you'll meet someone out there who's almost as good as me.
No, Holly. I don't want to meet someone else. Being away from you these past few months has shown me how much you mean to me. I think about you every waking hour. And the rest of the time you occupy my dreams. You're like a drug. You're an addiction.
Well, I could have told you that.
You see, there is a fine example right there. You charm me at every turn. That's why I simply must have you with me.
It's not just me anymore, Simon. Clayton's a part of the package now, too.
I know, and believe me, I welcome the chance to be a father to the boy. A good father. One who can set an academic example. One who can teach him the beauty of the language. Teach him about literature.
Well, let's not make him a complete nerd.
Holly, I want to be part of your lives, and I want you to be part of mine. I want the three of us to be a viable, functioning domestic unit.
Wow. Talk about your charm.
All right, so maybe I don't speak to these issues as poignantly as the great romantics, but my intentions are every bit as heartfelt.
We can't just pick up where we left off, Simon. It's not that easy.
I know that. And here's what I propose. I have an old college chum who's the principal of a high school in Halifax, and he says he can get you on staff there, starting part-time with the summer classes, and then going on full-time in September.
What?
Yes. Now, I propose that you can move out there and stay with me, in a platonic setting, if you prefer. And we can move slowly yet earnestly towards reconstructing our relationship.
So I'd move in with you?
Well, it makes good sense, I think. I mean, it would allow you to save some money, and I could look after you too. Take care of you. I mean, you know how you are, Holly. You're not the kind who takes on the weight of responsibility with sleeves rolled up. Well, that's why you moved in here, isn't it? To have a built-in nanny.
Actually, I moved in here to save some money.
Well, you'd be saving money living with me too. You'd be saving more money. No, I think moving in with me makes perfect sense.
And I'd be teaching?
Grade 9 math, yes. And by the way, getting back to this nerd issue, I do know a little bit about the world of sports, you know. I was on my high school soccer team, and I'm not unacquainted with life on the pitch.
Boy, I I can see this kid's headed for some after-school punch-ups.
Is that your ambiguous way of saying that you might consider my proposal?
A proposal? Is that what it was?
Well, I was proposing a possible reconciliation, yes.
A reconciliation.
And down the road, I may propose something else as well.
Oh boy, Simon, I'm gonna have to think about this.
But that's all I ask.
I mean, so much has changed.
I know. But even that you would think about it is encouraging enough. It rallies hope within me. So you will think about it?
All right.
Wonderful.
But I'm just gonna think about it. I don't want to rally up too much hope. I mean, I'm not making any promises.
I understand. But I will not be snuffing out that hope candle just yet.
Hey, Polly, Mom says the oven timer is going off.
Oh, excuse me, Simon. I've got a casserole that's 1 minute away from burning.
So, you're Robert.
Yes.
Yes, I've heard a lot about you. Holly's told me all about you during our many phone conversations.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you're the one who rides the bus with her every morning, right?
Right. And you're the one who had sex with her, right?
Well, yes. Right.
How many times did you have it? Because she doesn't remember.
You know what? Here's an idea. Why don't we go into the kitchen to see if we can be of any help?
I don't cook.
Well, maybe we can cheer Holly along then.
Okay.
Good, let's do that. Shall we?
Shall we what?
Go into the... Right. Why don't I lead the way? Splendid.
So are you excited about your first day at work, Robert?
Uh-huh, but I'm a little bit nervous too.
Oh, don't worry. They're very nice people at Sports Universe. They'll show you exactly what to do.
I won't be selling, right?
No, you'll be in the back, in the stock room.
Good. I don't think I could sell too well.
No, don't worry. I made sure this was a job you could handle.
That's good, because I don't want to be the company fuck-up. I said I don't want to be the
I
company...
heard what you said. Since when do you use language like that?
Well, you said it on your first day.
I what?
On your first day at Sports Universe. You said the same thing.
I did?
Uh-huh.
And do you remember that?
Yes.
You know, something tells me that your memory is more selective than it is defective.
You're gonna ride the bus with me every day, right?
That's right.
I'll know the way soon. It shouldn't take me too long.
I know you will.
Today's Thursday. It's cribbage night with Mary Ellen.
That's right.
Oh, it's getting warmer, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It almost feels like spring now. It's nice. So when are you going back to work? It'll be fun to ride the bus together again. Oh, and we can have lunch together, too, at work.
Actually, Robert, that's something I wanted to talk to you about.
About you going back to work?
Yeah.
So when are you?
Well, do you remember when Simon came to visit me last week?
I remember.
When he came to see the baby and he stayed for dinner?
Yes.
Well, when he was here, he told me some really good news. Some great news. He told me that he could get me a teaching job in Halifax if I wanted it.
Where's Halifax?
It's on the East Coast.
Is that far from here?
It's pretty far, yeah.
Well, could you take the bus there every day?
Well, no. I would have to move there. If I wanted the job, that is.
Oh. Do you want the job?
I think I do, yes. I mean, it's what I studied to become a teacher, and it means more money than I'm making now, and...
5 minutes.
What?
The bus will be here in 5 minutes.
Oh. So anyways, I've given it a lot of thought, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to move to Halifax and take that teaching job.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it'd be good for me, and good for the baby, too. He'd be near his father and everything, you know?
Would he get to see his father a lot?
Well, yes, because we'd be living with him, with Simon.
Oh,
He asked us to move in with him.
oh,
And why not, you know? Why shouldn't we?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not like Simon and I are a couple or anything. I'm not moving in with him for that reason. But who knows? Maybe one day, if things worked out, maybe we would be. I don't know. I don't even know if we're right for each other, but he is the baby's father, and making the move sure would take some pressure off right now, and I'm tired of struggling to get by. I don't want to do that anymore, and this would really get me on my feet.
Yeah?
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with wanting things to be better? To be a little easier?
When are you going?
Well, it would be soon. They want me to start in about a month, and I'd have to go ahead of time to prepare, so, well, I'd be leaving in 2 weeks.
Does Mom know?
No, I haven't told her yet. I get the feeling she doesn't approve of Simon. But I was hoping that you'd be happy for me and that you'd be all right with it. So are you?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Everything leads to goodbye.
What?
Everything leads to goodbye. That's what Mom says.
No, it's not like that. It's not like you'll never see us again. We'll come and visit. The baby and I both.
Uh-huh.
No, really. I mean, we'll come back 2-3 times a year. Maybe even more.
The bus is gonna be here in 4 minutes.
Robert?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
What?
About you saying goodbye. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Oh, I just thought I should tell you, that's all.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I didn't want to do this without explaining to you why I'm doing it. So what do you want to talk about then?
We don't have to talk about nothing. We can just be quiet.
Oh, all right. The reason I thought I should tell you, Robert, is that I care about you. And when people care about each other, they're supposed to share things like this. You know, things about their lives.
Uh-huh.
That's all I meant to do. But if it upset you, I'm sorry.
Can we talk about Disney World? Is it warm there like in Bermuda?
Yes, it's warm there.
I thought so. I wish it were warmer here. I'm cold.
Cold. A few minutes ago, you said it was nice out.
No, I'm cold. I'm really cold.
Well, here, do you have your coat then?
I've gotta go.
What?
I've gotta go home.
Go home. You can't go home now. You'll miss the bus.
No, I've gotta go home. Something's wrong, I think.
What?
Something's wrong. I have to go home.
Robert, no.
I have
Robert,
to.
come back.
Mom! 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 What are you doing? Mom, are you sleeping? Mom, wake up.
Robert? Robert, what's going on?
Holly, can you come see if my mom's okay?
What? Claire?
My mom, I don't think she's okay. Can you
Claire?
see?
Oh my God. Claire? Oh no. Oh no.
Is she just sleeping? Is that what she is?
No, Robert. She's not sleeping. The baby. Where's the baby?
She's probably just sleeping. That's all she is. Probably just sleeping. I'll call Marianne and tell her cribbage night is off tonight because you don't play cribbage when you're tired. I'll call her because it's courteous.
Most all the food's been put away, a little soup left on the stove. I hear
as he likes. I think it takes his mind off his mother.
Yes, I was saddened when I got the news about Claire last week. She was a wonderful woman.
Yes, I had a lot of respect for Claire.
So, when you called, you said you had questions about Robert.
Yeah, well, I didn't know who else to call, and you being the family doctor, I thought you might have the answers for me.
All right. Answers about what?
Well, what happens to him now?
What happens to who? Robert?
Yeah?
What do you mean, what happens to him?
Well, where does he go? Does he move in with relatives? Does somebody come and look after him? What?
Well, no, there are no relatives.
There aren't?
No.
Well, who's gonna look after him then?
Well, Miss Fitch, I thought that was going to be you.
Me?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
No, that's not going to be me. I'm moving to Halifax next week. What do you mean you thought that was going to be me?
Well, aren't you living in Claire's house?
Yeah?
Well, Claire told me that she had found someone to look after Robert, a woman, and that that woman had moved into the house.
Wait a minute, wait. Look after him? Look after him when?
Well, after she passed on.
What do you mean? You mean she knew about this? She knew she was going to die?
Well, she was convinced that she was, but I tried to tell her otherwise. I mean, people that are afflicted with what Claire had make a full and complete recovery.
Hey, Doc. Bulletin. She died.
And that was a surprise, I must say. I mean, I thought she was making progress.
Well, nice call.
Miss Fitch, the heart is a delicate and fickle organ. It's a miracle the way it works in the first place. We shouldn't be surprised when it finally fails us.
You mean you were treating her for heart troubles?
Yes, there was that, and the cancer.
Cancer? She had cancer too?
She was having a slight tussle with it.
Oh, what? A slight tussle? How do you have a slight tussle with cancer? Isn't that like saying the Titanic is slightly submerged?
It was in remission.
Oh, well that's good news. So how long did Claire know about this?
Well, the cancer for over a year, and the heart trouble about 9 months. I'm sorry, Miss Fitch. I was under the impression that she took you in because of her condition.
Well, apparently she did. She just forgot to tell me.
Are you saying that you're not prepared to be Robert's guardian?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, I didn't know about any of this. I was tricked. Claire set me up.
She wanted someone to look after her son.
Well, she should have asked.
And what would you have said?
I would have said no. I mean, if you're looking for someone to take care of a guy like Robert, then you've got the wrong girl. I mean, if you knew me, you wouldn't even think of leaving Robert in my care. I'm useless in that way. A complete idiot where real life is concerned.
Claire told me you were a teacher.
Math. A math teacher. Math has got nothing to do with real life.
Well, what about your own son? You're going to raise him.
Yes, I am. And that is going to take my absolute undivided attention. God, this isn't fair. This is not fair. I'm supposed to be starting a new job, a teaching job. Am I supposed to just chuck that? Am I supposed to just throw away my life because I got tricked? No way. I will not do it.
Well, there are other answers, you know.
Good, well let's have them then. What are they?
Well, Robert could live on his own. We can see how things work out like that.
Good, all right. You mean completely alone?
Well, we could arrange to have someone from social services stop in once or twice a week to check up on him. But the rest of the time, yes, he would be on his own.